Television Drive. This is 5 News, North Central West Virginia's news station.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 5 News at 5:30. I'm Dante Setafonte. Thank you for joining us. Well, the Adeland Mansion in Philippi will host their annual Mother's Day buffet next month. The buffet will be on Sunday, May 11th. Now, there are 3 seating times to choose from: 1 p.m., 2:30, and 4 o'clock. You can expect to enjoy chicken, scalloped potatoes, mashed buttered parsley potatoes, roasted carrots, hot rolls, and a lot more. Now, for a sweet treat, they will have a fruit bar with a chocolate fountain and a variety of cakes and pies. Seats are limited right now, so make sure you call the number on your screen to reserve your spot. The Mother's Day buffet costs $35 per person. The City of Elkins is hosting the 15th Annual Ramps and Rail Festival this Saturday in the town square. The festival will run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You'll find ramp-themed foods such as ramp burgers, ramp-a-roni rolls, ramp chili, and ramp risotto with shrimp. There will be live music and craft vendors as well, with about 50 different booths for food and crafts. Also, the Durbin and Greenbrier Valley Railroad will have their first train rides of the year. Now, if you don't know, ramps are wild spring onions with a strong garlic flavor to them. They are commonly found in eastern Canada and the eastern U.S. The 2025 Get Moving Day of Play is this Saturday at the Kendrick Family Ballpark in Granville. The Day of Play is a 2-hour event where kids aged 4 to 12 can spend time and exercise with current and former WVU athletes. Check-in begins at 9 a.m. and the event starts at 10. They will learn about fitness and how to stay healthy. There will also be a silent auction at the event to raise money for Get Moving, the organization running the Day of Play. You can sign up at getmovingwv.org, but you don't have to pay anything because this is a free event. Well, the Rustic Mechanicals are celebrating William Shakespeare's birthday tonight. It kickstarts their West Virginia Week of Will 2025 celebrations. The Rustic Mechanicals are collaborating with the Cultural Foundation of Harrison County for this event. They will have free food, art, and Shakespeare-themed karaoke at the Vintage Theater Company tonight at 6 p.m. Well, the author of a book about the Macbeths is doing a meet and greet tomorrow. It will be at the Vintage Theater Company tomorrow at 6 p.m. Valerie Neiman is the author of Upon the Corner of the Moon, which is a book that explores the Macbeths' lives when they were younger. During this event, there will be a meet and greet reading discussion and a book signing. Best of all, it's free to come. And again, the Rustic Mechanicals apprentices are doing a Shakespeare showcase at the Vintage Theater Company. That is this Friday at 7 p.m. The apprentices will showcase their talent for an uplifting, inspirational, and excellent evening. Admission for this event is pay what you will, which means that there is no set price, so you can pay whatever you're able to. And to end the West Virginia Week of Will in 2025, the Rustic Mechanicals are performing William Shakespeare's Macbeth. There are 2 showings, one on Saturday and another on Sunday. Both shows start at 2 p.m. Tickets are $15, and you can find the link to buy your tickets on the Rustic Mechanicals Facebook page.
It was about as perfect of a week as you could ask for across our region today, and it's going to stay that way tomorrow. I know that much for sure. As you see, we're still 79 degrees out there today. Got into the 80s for a lot of us today, but not much humidity, not much wind. Felt really good out there today, so I hope everyone got outside. If you didn't, get outside tomorrow, because as we head towards the weekend, looking a little bit worse. See, clear radar right now. But as we look out nationally, we do have this stationary front to our south and an area of high pressure up to our north. That is bringing up all this sunshine. Behind the high pressure, here comes that cold front, and that is going to bring our nasty weather as we head into Friday and Saturday, and eventually some cooler temperatures behind that. Those temperatures today, we're still sitting in the upper 70s to lower 80s across much of our region. A little bit nicer than the mountains. There's 72 degrees room temperature in the mountains right now. As the lows tonight, we're only going to get down to about the mid 50s for most of us around the plateau. Then in the mountains, they might get into the upper 40s. And then for your tomorrow planner for Clarksburg, we are looking at another day just like today. Maybe a tick warmer there at 83. Our highs this time of year are usually right around 71. But as we look forward into the week, we are going to be warm and sunny tomorrow, but then we do start watching those storms as we head into Friday. And then behind those storms on Friday, those storms and that rain, we do see a cool down as we head into the weekend.
Thank you, Evan. We take a look around the region now. The city of Parkersburg hosted an open house highlighting community development and housing initiatives yesterday. The open house brought together city officials alongside community organizations, including Habitat for Humanity, Community Resources, and Consumer Credit Counseling Services. City Development Projects Administrator Ryan Fluharty says these are organizations the city has been able to fund through federal grants. Bringing them together highlights the diverse ways in which community development block grants and the home investment partnership programs benefit the community.
What you get out of it is a better knowledge of what we can receive with the CDBG and home funds. Like we have different applications for income eligible folks who need maybe repairs to their house, stuff of that nature.
Among other housing and development initiatives, this funding enables Habitat for Humanity to build houses and allows Community Resources to have its community tool shed. This provides residents with tools to improve their property. April 21st kicked off National After School Professionals Week. This week is dedicated to acknowledging and appreciating the work they do for kids and their families. Logan Riggenbach spoke to an after-school professional at the Boys and Girls Club of Clarksburg and joins us now with more.
National After School Professionals Week acknowledges and appreciates the work they do for kids. After-school professionals make their careers out of serving kids and their families. According to Lynn Rines, the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Parkersburg, there are roughly 8 million kids across the country signed up for after-school programs. Reagan Yokin, a youth development professional for the Boys and Girls Club of Parkersburg, says she loves working with the kids.
I love it. I always kind of wanted to be a teacher, but I never thought I'd be too good at it. But now actually being hands-on with the kids and doing some of the programming and just watching them in real time, take in the information and learn from it and see how they could improve is amazing. And I honestly wouldn't want to have any other job right now.
The Boys and Girls Club of Parkersburg has sites in Parkersburg, Mineral Wells, and Gloucester. The Boys and Girls Club of Washington County has sites in Marietta, Belpre, and Beverly. Across all 6 sites, there are 53 after-school professionals employed. Lynn Ryan says the club helps families more than people realize.
Well, and I think, you look at the job security that we offer families, and I know that sounds strange, but when a mom who is working 2 jobs knows that their kids are safe and they can go clock in and they don't have to worry about whether they're going to get off the bus at home and be no one there.
The Boys and Girls Club of Parkersburg has 600 kids registered across all 3 sites, with 182 kids going to the Parkersburg location each day. While at the clubhouse, kids can have a hot meal while enhancing their academic skills. Reagan says everyone should have experience working with kids.
So I think at least everyone should have a job where they work with kids at least once, because being able to communicate with the parents and seeing the impact we make on those kids and their parents, like just being able to hear that they came home really happy or they had a great day.
Reporting from Parkersburg, I'm Logan Riggenbaugh for WTAP News. This is Home.
Thank you, Logan. Many students have a lot on their plates, and sometimes anxiety can look different in children and teens than it does in adults. Surprising signs of academic anxiety after the break. You're watching 5 News at 5:30, where we're always keeping you connected.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chris, and it's time to save thousands on your next tractor, which is going to be a new Kubota tractor from Parks. All Kubota tractors have 0% financing and up to 84 months, from our BX series to our M series. Save big now. See you soon.
Respect. Showing respect. Respect for others, their opinions, views, and beliefs, and respect for the individual. There's respect for wishes and decisions, and respect for privacy. At the Regions Comprehensive Cancer Center, what we do every day is important, but how we do it is everything. With respect, exceptional care goes beyond medicine. United Hospital Center.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series. Built Ford tough.
The most important thing is family. AAA shares the same family values. For over 100 years, AAA has been providing legendary service and has helped what it values most, its members. Join our family, and you could save on your auto insurance policy with our competitive pricing. We offer you our support when you need it, whether it's questions about your policy or with our most trusted roadside assistance service. Visit AAA.com/insurance and find out how much you could save.
This is a story of first downs and second chances.
I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
You'd think all those big league experts could have helped.
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
His football career ended, but his plantar fasciitis pain didn't. Till he found the Good Feet store.
I got fitted for my arch supports. Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
See for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Grab your car keys and come on down to Parks. We've got Ferris mowers, Toro mowers, Husqvarna, Echo, Shindala, and up to 20% extra in savings with free pickup and delivery. And guess what? We'll take your old mower in on trade. Nobody beats Parks. See you soon.
Welcome back, everyone. Believe it or not, we're on the downhill slope of the school year, and students may have a lot on their plates from practices and performances to end of the year schoolwork, but as the semester starts to wind down, tension tends to shoot up, and sometimes anxiety can look different in children and teens than it does in adults. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on the surprising signs of academic anxiety.
From end of semester projects to finals, tests, and quizzes, this time of year can feel a little overwhelming.
For a lot of kids, it can feel immensely stressful.
Licensed therapist Jody Baumstein with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta says academic anxiety can have some surprising signs in students. They may start to procrastinate in the morning, try to miss the bus. They may skip class, talk back to teachers, or they may not be able to complete assignments. Baumstein says these signs may seem like behavioral issues, but that's not always the case.
We really want to get curious about what they're communicating and make sure we're getting to the root, because for some kids, it's actually anxiety.
That starts with opening up a dialogue with your child. Baumstein says to ask open-ended questions and listen to understand, not just to respond. Then validate and normalize what they're going through and focus on the effort they've put into schoolwork all year, not just the outcome.
If they're worried that they might not get that perfect grade, they're going to be feeling really intense pressure.
And if a child seems to really be struggling, Baumstein says reach out for help.
They're not able to go to school. They can't sleep. They're no longer engaging in activities they used to enjoy. They're withdrawing from their friends. They're not talking. They're tearful. These are signs you really want to pay attention to. And we don't want to wait until it's bubbled up to a point of crisis.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Well, a report from the Better Business Bureau highlights the challenges military families face when it comes to scams. How service members and their families can protect themselves when we return.
We are going to see some storms this weekend. Find out when and where on your First Alert forecast.
This segment of 5 News is brought to you by
Reese Warehouse in Smithfield, Pennsylvania, just 10 minutes north of Morgantown. Shop the appliance and furniture superstore that has it all. Why buy retail? Buy Reese.
It's Sleep Outfitters Memorial Day sale. Save up to 50% on bestsellers. Queen mattresses start at just $249. Plus, save up to 60% on closeout mattresses. Quantities are limited, so hurry to Sleep Outfitters. The way mattress shopping should be.
America relies on clean, renewable energy. It powers everything, from families to small businesses, from farmers to factories. Clean energy fuels lives and livelihoods. And clean energy tax credits make it happen. They create hundreds of thousands of good-paying jobs across the country, and they lower our energy costs. With clean energy tax credits, the age of American energy independence is here. Call Senator Capito and encourage her to support the clean energy tax credits that power America.
Out with the old and in with the bold. Upgrade your ride and cruise into spring in style. Let's check out the 2025 all-wheel drive Toyota Sienna. This luxury minivan is defying expectations. It's tech-savvy, adventure-ready, and family-approved. Let's check out the updated interior. With a fridge, vacuum, 6 cup holders, and a ton of storage, this is the perfect family van. Dan Cava, Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Make yourself known now.
831001 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you
and inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 3:30 on WDTV.
At Dickmore Insurance Agency, we protect what matters most. We are independent agents representing some of the nation's top insurance carriers. We've been serving our local community for over 40 years. With offices in Fairmont, Clarksburg, and Morgantown, we've got you covered. Give us a call.
When someone in West Virginia is hurt in a truck accident, they call Colombo Law. You know why? Because that's what we do. Not just sometimes, but we represent people who have been hurt by a truck every day. Big trucks, little trucks, delivery trucks, cement trucks, you get the picture. We know trucks and we know the law. If you've been in an accident with a truck, Colombo Law is here for you whenever and wherever you need us. Hurt by a truck? Call Colombo Law.
Erskine's Construction is now doing asphalt paving projects. We are now North Central West Virginia's full-service asphalt contractor. We offer asphalt paving, repair, seal coating, and striping. No job is too big or too small.
My team can handle large commercial parking lots or even small residential driveways. As the owner of Erskine's Construction and Seal Coat, I 100% guarantee my work. And yes, we will fill those old cracks before we seal coat. Please call today for a no-obligation quote.
Welcome back, everyone. A report from the Better Business Bureau highlights the challenges military families face when it comes to scams. In this Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Carice Jackman takes a closer look at the scams affecting military consumers and shares tips on how service members and their families can protect themselves.
A military career presents unique challenges, frequent moves, job stability, raising children during deployments, and maintaining finances, all while staying combat ready. And now officials from the Better Business Bureau find that men and women who serve our country are increasingly falling victim to scams and subpar marketplace behavior. A joint report from the BBB Institute for Marketplace Trust, the Association of Military Banks of America, and Zelle explores the unique challenges military families face in today's marketplace. According to the report, military consumers reported a higher median dollar loss to scams compared to the general public. Those aged 18 to 24 were particularly vulnerable, experiencing the highest levels of both susceptibility and median losses. And 44% reported losing confidence and peace of mind after being targeted by a scam. Employment scams are also a growing concern for military families.
We know that the military community moves a lot, so that work-at-home opportunity seems like it's a great job. They can stay home, they can keep that job if they have to move, and unfortunately, scammers know that.
When it comes to the volume of complaints, car dealerships top the list for military consumers.
They're pressured to make a decision. They might not know what they have to do at the point of sale. So that's where it gets dicey.
McGovern encourages service members to report any scams to both the BBB and the FTC if they feel like they've been targeted. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Carice Jackman.
All right, Evan, I know you've only lived here a short time, but days like this in North Central West Virginia weather-wise, they just don't get any better than this.
No, they don't. And we're about to have like our third in a row. Then we got to get outside, Dante. We got to let them take the studio outside.
Absolutely.
Or if we got like a convertible top on the studio.
That's an idea.
We just got to get outside, Dante, because after tomorrow, we're going to have another one of these days tomorrow, but after tomorrow, it's going to go downhill, unfortunately. I mean, Friday, early in the morning, we'll start seeing those showers moving to the area, eventually turn in some storms, some more widespread rain. And then Saturday, we're going to cool down a little bit. So enjoy the nice weather while we have it. There's local satellite radar. There is nothing going on, just some clouds stuck up in the mountains. Got this big area of high pressure over top of us right now. And that cold front is starting to move its way east, and that's what is going to bring us that cold air and that precipitation as we head towards the weekend. Our futurecast right here, we see those gorgeous days, just some passing clouds here and there. But as we work into Friday, we begin to see those showers move into the area just afternoon on Friday. Then becomes more widespread as we head past sunset. So that large area of rain will set up, and behind it, once that more widespread area of rain moves out, we see the front get a little closer. So those northwesterly winds on the far west side of the screen, and we see those storms start to pop up. So I think Saturday morning is the time where we could have the most intense storms. So I'm not expecting any severe weather out of this system. But as those storms move out, around Saturday afternoon, we see those northwesterly winds start to move to our area, pumping down that cold air, and the precipitation will eventually move out of our area. The severe weather threat for tomorrow is not bad. We could see some thunderstorms here in far southwestern West Virginia tomorrow. That's just a slight chance. I wouldn't really put any money on it. But as you look towards Friday, that's when the whole state falls under that thunderstorm system. And that's why we're just calling it for thunderstorms, nothing severe. We're not in that marginal range because we're not expecting any severe weather, just your old classic thunderstorms. But things could change. We'll just have to keep an eye on it as we head towards Friday and Saturday. Temperature-wise, we are still much warmer than we usually are for this time of year, running about 10 to 15 degrees above average across the entire state. But as you can see, we're going a bit of a roller coaster here. We're at 83 tomorrow, and then we're going to drop down as we head into the weekend. But we are going to rebound next week, so there is good news past the weekend. Current temperature outside, we're still gorgeous. We're in the upper 70s to low 80s throughout the plateau. And then tonight, though, we're going to fall down into the mid-50s, so still a very pleasant night. Might even not fall down below 60 down there. It's Sutton 59, but in the mountains you get closer to the 40 mark, to the 40s mark, I should say, not down towards 40, not that cold. But our highs tomorrow, a lot of the same as today, maybe a tick colder, tick warmer across the region. Then the mountain's going to be feeling like room temperature. Highs on Friday, though, we do dip down with that cloud cover. Going to be sitting in the low 70s across the plateau, a little bit colder up in the mountains there in the mid 60s. And then as we head into Saturday, that cold front begins to move through our area, and we're not even going to get out of the 60s across the region. Pollen has really ramped up this week. I had that rain earlier in the week, and now the sun's come out. Things are really starting to bloom. So pollen has ramped up. See, tree pollen is high. I've seen a lot of dandelions starting to bloom, so that weed pollen is going to begin to pick up. So everyone needs to start taking their allergy medicines if you are a person that does that like I do. If you're heading to the mountains, tomorrow's going to be once again another beautiful day. We're going to be in the mid 70s in the mountains tomorrow. Then Friday, they are also going to have those rain and storm chances like we are here in the lowlands. And then Saturday is going to get cold. Sunday's not on this graphic, but Sunday we're going to be pretty chilly in the mountains, even into the 30s at night, Saturday and Sunday night in the mountains. So we're going to look at our Clarksburg 10-day forecast. We see that warm day tomorrow. We better take advantage of it because those storms are on the way Friday, and then we cool down to the weekend before rebounding. See that Tuesday, 85 there. You're going to be feeling like summer once again. But we do have another system that we're watching on Wednesday. Going to have some storm chances, and then we cool down a little bit behind it to more seasonable highs. Don't forget to check us out at our WDTV5 First Alert Weather app for all your forecasts on the go.
Thank you, Evan. After the break, we close the show with the latest Hollywood news and your eye on entertainment reports.
5 News First Alert Weather is brought to you by
Designated as a baby-friendly hospital for upholding the highest standards of care for breastfeeding mothers and their babies, UHC.
It's incredibly hard. You know these patients are not well. We have bad days and good days, but the family and the patient have the peace of mind of knowing there's a nurse, there's an aide, there's a chaplain, there's a social worker 24/7. We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If they have an issue that comes up, all they have to do is pick up the phone, and we have nurses and social workers and aides that will respond to that need any time of the day or night.
Call Mountain Hospice 24 hours a day at 888-763-7789.
It's Roy's RV Big Spring Sale. Discover the largest selection of new inventory and unbeatable spring sale deals across West Virginia. Pay as little as $500 over dealer invoice on a huge selection of new travel trailers and fifth wheels. Your adventure starts here. RoysRV.com.
Why would you buy life insurance from anyone else when Senior Life gives you all your money back? It's simple. When other companies say they save you a percentage of your money, Senior Life says we give it all back. That's right. With return of premium life insurance from Senior Life, we don't save you a percentage of your money, we give it all back, 100%. It works like this. If you pass away while you're insured, your loved ones get a check for the coverage amount you chose. But if you're still living at the end of the term, you get back all the money you paid, guaranteed. Spend it any way you wish. While others may talk about saving you money, Senior Life is the only one giving it all back. Return of Premium Term Life Insurance gives you protection if you need it and 100% cash back if you don't. Get all your money back with Return of Premium Life Insurance from Senior Life. Call the number on your screen now for free information. You have no obligation. Call now.
Make yourself known now. 83-1001 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 3:30 on WDTV.
The all-new CBS Evening News every weeknight.
5 News Closed Captioning is brought to you by Mike Martin and Jack Spatafor at Bridgeport Physical Therapy.
Welcome back, everyone, and the Oscar goes to artificial intelligence. Yes, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has updated its rules to clarify the use of AI in all movies. It says the technology will not disqualify a film from being able to nab an Oscar nomination. The Academy states that AI and other digital tools will, quote, neither help nor harm the chances. However, it does make clear that the more human involvement in a movie, the better. The Academy was considering making it mandatory to disclose that AI was used in a film, but declined to not include that in the updated rules. The topic was hotly debated ahead of the Oscars earlier this year after it came to light that a few films that were nominated used AI enhancements. Blake Lively asks Anna Kendrick for another simple favor, and Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. return to the big screen, and Kevin Hart will host the BET Awards. Danya Backus has your Eye on Entertainment report.
Nearly 3 decades after the original, the horror franchise I Know What You Did Last Summer is back.
What if someone saw what happened?
This time, the past comes to haunt 5 friends who mistakenly cause a deadly car accident and cover up their involvement. One by one, the friends are stalked by a killer, and the friends discover this has happened before.
This isn't the first time there's been violence like this in Southport.
Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt reprised their roles in I Know What You Did Last Summer, which hits theaters in July. Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick return as Stephanie Smothers and Emily Nelson in the movie Another Simple Favor.
Will you be my maid of honor? Did I mention it was in Capri?
Capri? Yes, she is in. We're all in.
5 years after Stephanie sends Emily to jail, the two frenemies reunite for Emily's extravagant wedding. As Stephanie tries to understand why she is there, the wedding takes unexpected twists and turns. Another Simple Favor comes to Prime Video May 1st. And this year's BET Awards will be hosted by Emmy-winning actor and comedian Kevin Hart. This year's award show will be a black tie affair to recognize the past 25 years of cultural artistry and honor influential voices in music, film, TV, and sports. The 25th BET Awards airs live on BET June 9th. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And that's going to do it for 5 News at 5:30, but 5 News at 6 starts